Gunna has been the center of some major controversy ever since those snitching allegations started flying. But now, his lawyer has spoken out, and what they said might just flip the script on the entire story. Is Gunna guilty of breaking the code, or has he been falsely accused? Let's break it all down.
But Gunna wants everyone to know that while he did make a deal with prosecutors, he will not have to testify against any of the other.
Alright, let's rewind a bit. As you know, Gunna was caught up in a massive YSL RICO case alongside Young Thug and others. Last year, he entered an Alford plea, which essentially means he didn't admit guilt, but accepted the charges to avoid a lengthy trial. That's when the internet exploded, accusing him of cooperating with authorities. The term snitch started trending faster than his own music. But here's the twist. Gunna's lawyer is now setting the record straight on what really went down. In a recent statement, Gunna's lawyer made it crystal clear. Gunna did not cooperate with authorities in any form or fashion. He did not provide statements or testify against anyone. The lawyer also emphasized that Gunna's Alford plea was solely a legal strategy to end his involvement in the case, not a betrayal of YSL. So, what does this mean? If we're going by this statement, Gunna's reputation might have taken a hit for no reason. But you know how it goes in hip-hop. Actions don't just speak louder than words, they're everything. Meanwhile, Young Thug, the centerpiece of the YSL case, has made headlines of his own.
Today, we saw Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, appear before a judge for the first time since his arrest earlier this year.
Recently, Thug returned to the public eye, and although he's still dealing with his legal battles, he's been vocal about his feelings on loyalty.
I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here.
Word on the street is that Thug isn't exactly cool with Gunna anymore. In fact, he briefly tweeted something cryptic after his release that fans interpreted as a shot at Gunna, but it was quickly deleted, adding more fuel to the fire. And let's not forget Thug's verse on Lil Baby's new album, where he dropped some lines that many believe were aimed directly at Gunna. Lines like, "The streets never forget," have fans speculating if this was a direct jab. It's becoming clear that while the public feud isn't overt, the subtle messages are hard to ignore. This dynamic between Gunna and Thug is dividing fans. Some are calling for unity, pointing out the bond they shared in the past, while others say the damage is irreparable. The deleted tweet and the potentially targeted lyrics only deepen the mystery. Are we witnessing the unraveling of one of rap's most iconic duos? But here's the flip side. Gunna's fanbase might actually be stronger than ever. Why? Because at the end of the day, the music speaks louder than the drama. Gunna's post-jail releases have shattered expectations, proving that his artistry is still deeply valued. His album, A Gift and a Curse, debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200, pulling in over 85,000 units in its first week. Tracks like Fuck You Mean are dominating playlists worldwide, with the song going multi-platinum and becoming a viral sensation on TikTok. And let's not forget his sold-out shows. Fans are packing venues just to see him perform live. It's clear that many people care about the music above all else. Social media is also buzzing with fans who say they're standing by Gunna no matter what. For some, his vulnerability and focus on creating amazing tracks outweigh the controversy. Whether it's his melodic hooks or introspecting lyrics, Gunna's still finding ways to connect with his audience on a deeper level. In a way, this whole situation might have made his core supporters even more loyal. This isn't just about Gunna and Thug, it's a reflection of hip-hop's culture and loyalty. In a genre rooted in authenticity and street credibility, accusations like these can overshadow even the biggest accomplishments. Look at other cases in the past. When an artist's loyalty is questioned, it leaves a lasting mark, but Gunna is coming out as an exception. The stakes are higher when legal battles and public perception collide. Let's not forget the impact this could have on future collaborations, endorsements, and the overall legacy of these artists. The industry can be unforgiving, and fans often drive this narrative. With social media, everyone has a voice, and those voices can shape careers in real time. Gunna's lawyer may have provided clarity, but will it be enough to sway public opinion? Rapper 6ix9ine. When he cooperated with authorities during his legal battles, the snitching label virtually derailed his career. Despite a brief resurgence post-release, his music and public image took a massive hit, with many in the industry refusing to work with him.
He just incriminated, implicated YSL being so now home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label.
Yet, here we are with Gunna, who, despite similar allegations, seems to be weathering the storm.
Me pleading guilty is only making it worse for my man. I'm saying I was there. Yes, I did it. I plead guilty. I am guilty. I am guilty. Anything you said in that courtroom is going to be used against your man, my man. That's it.
It's almost as if his talent and dedication to the craft have insulated him from the worst of the backlash. Is this a sign that the culture is changing, or is Gunna simply an exception to the rule? Snitching has always been a huge taboo in hip-hop, rooted in the genre's origins in the streets. Back in the day, being labeled a snitch was often a career ender. But in the social media age, narratives move faster, and fan loyalty can sometimes overpower industry blacklisting. Think about how quickly memes, tweets, and TikToks can flip the script. With artists like Gunna thriving despite allegations and others like 6ix9ine struggling to maintain credibility, it's clear the culture is evolving. Some say this shows a new era where the music takes precedence, while others argue it weakens the foundation of authenticity that hip-hop was built on. What do you think? Are fans more forgiving now? Or does it depend on the artist? The streets have not been quiet about this. Some fans are rallying behind Gunna, saying this proves his loyalty, but others, they're not buying it. Even some artists have hinted that Gunna might have broken the code, without outright saying it. And let's be real, Gunna's music career has definitely felt the impact. While his recent album performed well, there's been a noticeable shift in how the industry views him. Now, here's what I think. This lawyer's statement is a step in the right direction, but it might not be enough to erase the snitching stigma. Hip-hop is built on loyalty and street credibility, and once that's questioned, it's hard to bounce back. But let's not forget that public perception isn't always aligned with the truth. Gunna's talent and contributions to music are undeniable, but he's now at a crossroads. What's your take? Do you think Gunna can rebuild his image and move past this, or is this a permanent stain on his career? And where does this leave YSL as a collective? Let's start the conversation in the comments. I want to hear from you. So, what do you think? Does this statement clear Gunna's name, or is his reputation already too far gone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and hey, if you're feeling this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Off the Grid, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the hottest stories in the game. See you in the next one.